Today's show brought to you in part by GoToMeeting. For a free 30-day trial, use code podcast at gotomeeting.com.
Hey everyone, it's Monday, April 2nd. We're going to take a peep at what's trending on Trending RV. Hey everyone, happy Monday. Andy, you know what yesterday was? It was a day to be fooled. Were you fooled?
Well, actually, I was.
You were? Please tell me.
No, it's just, the technology world is so full of April Fool kinds of jokes that, I mean, you go through and they're kind of fun. It's really moved almost to a national holiday status.
It has, and it is. In the technology field, it is a lot of fun, and, we're on the Roku, and I'm subscribed to them, Facebook and all that good stuff. They had a shake weight remote. So if you know what the shake weight is, and you know what, they made a shake weight remote. It was quite funny. So if you saw that out there, if you didn't, go check it out. But we've got other things. It was a Sunday, April 1st was, and I don't spend a lot of time on the interwebs on Sunday, Andy, and I missed it. So it was like Monday was my April Fools.
Exactly. So did you find things that were trending that may have been a little bit foolish?
Maybe a little foolish, but maybe very smart too. I don't know. You'll be the judge of that. First on Twitter, something I tweeted out. You can follow us on Twitter at RV Newsnet. This is something that I really enjoy because we want to provide you with as much information on other people to provide you with information on when you're traveling, where to go, the best kind of gurus. And Skyscanner.net put out let's see here, it's the top top 10. I thought it was an odd number. The top 10 travel tweeters. I love some of these people, and some of them are new to me, and I just wanted to share this, and it got retweeted a lot. So Twitch Hiker, I have this book, Paul Smith. He traveled all around with only the help of people tweeting him. And he never planned more than 3 days in advance. So very cool book, very cool story, very cool guy. So if you are not following him on Twitter, do that. That could be, if you're out there on the open road, maybe it's like a girlfriend road trip or a, college spring break, whatever. Maybe do that with your friends, kind of promote a trip and just go out there and do it with what other people are tweeting. Of course, Lonely Planet makes the list, Andy. We reference them a lot.
Absolutely. And I was just running through here some that I don't recognize. Amanda Statham.
Statham from Cosmo.
Okay. All right. That's why it's not on my radar then.
Yeah. I would be a little scared if you were like, oh, she's my favorite. Okay. So, she is one of them. Amanda Statham from Cosmo. Skyscanner, of course. Martin Dunford. Are you familiar with him?
I saw that name. That did look quite interesting. There is another one called New Media Jim, which you might want to follow there as well. It's not on that list, and we'll make sure we get it in there. The fellow's name is Jim Long, and he works for NBC News, and he travels all over the world and is a very, very prolific Twitter. And it's just really interesting to see kind of the behind the scenes as he's setting things up and so forth. And he shares all sorts of travel stories as well. So you've got those 10, and now with that bonus, you got 11.
Exactly. And if you have any to add, please tweet us at RV Newsnet. We love to know other people to follow. We love all these stories, and it's kind of like you travel vicariously through them.
Yep.
And if you're not able to travel at that point in time, you can do it through them. So anyways, someone else who travels a lot, and someone I would add to that list is Landlopers. This is an article. Now, Andy, you're going to like this one. I retweeted this guy. Mostly because Andy and I have a slight addiction. I broke my addiction. It's called Diet Coke. But I found out that the writer at Landlopers also has an addiction to Diet Coke, Andy. And he says, a shrine to the carbonated goodness, the world of Coke in Atlanta. And, I just remember back to the Gadgetplex episode with Phil and Tracy. They were actually Phil and Tracy May of Gadgetplex, our show at rvnn.tv. They came into the studio and we talked about all the neat museums they went to. Do you remember that?
Yes,
and
that's right.
I don't know if this was one of them, but this just seems like one of those places in your lifetime you have to go to.
I think it was one of their favorites.
The Coke Museum.
Yeah, it was because they're Brits, and that's something that they just wanted to make sure that they included in their tour of America, which up to now has lasted over 5 years. And in fact, I think Phil was naturalized here last summer.
I think he was. Congratulations. So
Yes.
he is, Coke is now, it's native to him. So this is the museum in Atlanta, and he shows some really great pictures, kind of his take on it. And, they've got all of this, just really, I want to go to Atlanta now. All the pop culture with Coca-Cola, all the associations, everything, across the world that's represented by Coca-Cola. And they've got the South Africa, what else is here? All I see is South Africa and Mauritius.
I was.
You're looking at something
I
else
was
here.
I was looking for something else here. There is a vault. I don't know if that's the vault with the secret formula for Coke.
Oh yes,
and
there
going
it is.
through things, or whether that's a replica of the vault. But looks like an excellent choice that you've got there off of Twitter.
I really liked that. So I love when other people go to museums that I really want to go to. So then it just encourages. So we hope that encourages you as well. Out there on Facebook, facebook.com/RV Newsnet. What I teased, I peeped about. Now,
there we
Andy, okay, Easter weekend is hopping upon us. It's this coming weekend. And are you a fan of the Peep?
Of the culinary delight, not especially.
No?
I think it's like 4-year-olds and below, right?
Oh, Andy, that you just threw me under the bus. I am older than 4 years old, and I still love these guys. I say, Mom, no candy, because I still get an Easter basket. Kind of weird.
Okay, you got a kind of a use for Peeps there. It looks like Peep s'mores.
Peep s'mores. How delicious does this look? Who shared this up was actually the Great American Backyard Camp Out.
Yes, absolutely.
And they said save those, and that camp out's in June. You know what? I have a feeling Peeps save that long, kind of weirdly. I think they're okay if you keep them packaged. Just don't open the package because you know how stale they get. But the sugary. Oh, can you just taste it? Andy's going like, oh.
I'm looking over here. Some of the Camp Eberhard, the YMCA camp, had the world's largest marshmallow roast 2011. So we might want to check that out. Check that as well. Also, you were telling me about Peep Combat with the Peeps and toothpicks.
Was I? Was it me? Are you sure it was me?
Oh, maybe that was someone else talking about dueling Peeps, where you take 2 Peeps and you like lances, and you have the 2 Peeps and you choose one. Maybe you get pink and I get yellow.
Yeah.
In the microwave for 15 seconds, and the first one to stab wins.
Well, guess what we'll be playing this weekend? That sounds like a fun game.
It is. What else on Facebook here?
Okay, so that's it for Facebook. We're going to move on to Google Plus here. Andy, this is hilarious. Like we said, April Fool's has come and gone, but some things are still just darn funny. This is having to do with geocaching from geocaching.com. If you didn't catch it, it's Cachers of Steel. We all know what a hard, it's just very, your endurance is tested when you geocache, right, Andy?
It is indeed, particularly if you pick one of those terrains and difficulties. So you've got to make sure that you're in shape before you go out.
Yes, so geocaching.com took it upon themselves to show you in not a fooling way.
Are you always LTF instead of FTF? Do T4 caches make you break out in a sweat just from reading the description? Is hauling geo-swag becoming a geo-drag? Well, get ready, because you are about to witness a true geocaching fitness breakthrough that can transform any casual cacher to a cache crusher. Introducing geocaching.com's first ever workout video, Cachers of Steel.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1.
Cachers of Steel targets all the main cache types, including traditional, Earth caches, multi-caches, events, puzzles, CETOs, and more.
Everyone has 5 minutes a day to do this workout. So do your workout.
All right, Andy. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking this is wonderful here. I just wonder where they got all the geocache recruits to go through this for us.
Oh, I think that's their staff. Okay, she cracks me up because she'll come on and say, you know, if you just have 30 minutes a day, and then she comes up, if you just have 1 hour a day, if you just have 3 days a week, if you just, and it just keeps, and they've got, oh, it's so funny. You just got to watch the whole thing. And we've got it up on our Google first to order instead of first to find, right?
Exactly.
Oh, look at the little kid getting into it.
Uh-huh. Okay, that's with the bison tubes there.
Yeah.
Yeah. All of those are related to our show Geocaching World and Geocache Radar, which is a great RV family-focused activity. But now you're going to move on to some of the visuals from Pinterest.
Absolutely. Pinterest, we love to pin, and actually, I might be bragging on this episode, but I am going to show you something that's legit. This first one, I feel queen when I see this picture. I say,
Queen is in the group?
Yeah. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy?
Oh, wow.
Caught in the landslide. Yeah. Is it wheel? I don't have a list. Is this wheel?
It is. Is it repinned? It's certainly repinnable.
Yeah, this is repinnable. This is a motorcycle. I guess you would call it a Class C, Andy. I would hope you're not towing many people in the back of that. I would think that this would be just a personal transportation. However, it looks like it would actually hold more.
It does look like it would hold more, and I would really need to zoom up on that bike there and take a look. I think that's a little bit bigger engine than most bikes might have. But wow, the amount of work to create that, and you know the expense and the years of work. That's cool.
Yeah, it's way cool. It's repinnable. Check it out. It's on our trending RV board, and like I said, reminds me of Queen. Andy, I just have to go back to this, only because, and not because I pinned it and it repinned really, really well, and I'm really proud of it. Nothing like that. But I'm bringing this up because it has gotten repinned, and I just want to bring it out to the attention because I keep getting emails every once in a while, and it just goes through these spurts where it gets tons of repins. But you know what? 'Tis the season for summer. 'Tis the season for birthdays and fun get-togethers. This pin right here you can find on our RVNN board is a really fun camping-themed birthday party. So if you are not traveling and you want the kids to still kind of have that experience without inviting all their friends camping with you, because that could be difficult, this is a way to do it. This pin has just been very successful among others, but I just thought, you know what, why not bring it up again, because it's fun and it's seeming to trend on Trending RV. So, of course, you can hashtag Trending RV on Twitter. If you have any suggestions or something you want to show us, we would greatly appreciate it. And, of course, Andy, no episode of Trending RV would be complete without our 30-second shameless plug. So here we go. You can find us on Boxee. We are now in the channel store there. Of course, you can subscribe to the RVNN Daily. It comes out every Friday, has some great social media contributors. I almost messed that up. We're also on Pinterest, of course, Google+, Facebook, and Twitter. Andy, don't you forget, we're now on Roku. And I have to say, you know, we were saying fitness and outdoor. Mine comes up under travel.
Oh, it does. Oh, they've created a category.
They've created the
category.
category.
I need to look at that. That's wonderful.
Yes, so
that's wonderful. And also, I understand that you have a special Roku.
I do. It is the Roku XS. Is that the one I have? The 1080p, the HD with Angry Birds. So Amazon had the deal of the day for it, $20 off the original price. Andy, you know what? The original price is so inexpensive. I was just being stubborn because I knew I'd find a deal. I'm a deal hunter.
You found the deal.
Yeah, I found the deal.
So that's great. So in the travel section on Roku, please check us out and please rate us as well.
Absolutely. Well, that wraps up another great episode of Trending RV. We'll be back on Wednesday, so be sure to join us. Have a good Monday, everyone.
Hey, Gabe, wanna go for a walk? Gabe? Gabe? Gabe?
Hey, buddy, you lost? Hold on.
If your pet is the adventuresome type, be sure he's connected to Pet Hub. A quick scan using any smartphone shares your pet's vital information so that even his wildest escapades have a happy ending. Pet Hub, reuniting pets with their families.
Come on, Gabe, let's go home.